Well, if you're a fan of home renovation shows, then without a doubt, you know our next two guests.
Jonathan and Drew Scott are the Property Brothers. The HGTV stars are a big deal, and we'd love to hear that not only are they great at fixing up homes, we know at least one of the two is a pretty decent dancer. And they're both big-time humanitarians, having won the highest award, Habitat for Humanity, hands out.
And now they're revealing one more talent you may not know about. They are authors. The new book is called Builder Brothers, Big Plans.
We are delighted to welcome Jonathan and Drew Scott to Better Connecticut. Hey, guys.
Hey, thanks for having us, Scott. I'm so glad you noticed that my hips don't lie.
Exactly. I just need to tell you guys up front that you're the reason why my Comcast bill is over $200 because I can't get a package without HGTV, without cutting the cord.
Can you help us with that?
Can you help us with that?
Yeah. Hey, it's still cheaper than the expensive home projects you take on after watching the show. So.
That's very true. That's very true.
So tell us a little bit about how you guys grew up, because I feel like that was the backdrop to all you're doing. And is that why you decided to then go write a kid's book?
Absolutely. You know, we are wholeheartedly overachievers and have been since we were little kids. We were like little schemers. You know, we wanted to be the champions of the neighborhood, and if there was a problem, we would fix it. Our very first book was spawned from a real story that happened. Our neighbor's dog did not have a doghouse, and we thought at 5 years old, we are going to fix this. We're going to build the best doghouse ever. So we got the supplies together, and we built it. And in the book, of course, we built it way too small. And as most kids fear, you know, did we fail? Is it a bad thing? Well, that's one of the messages we want to get across in the book is failure is not a bad thing as long as you learn from it. It's part of the path to success. We were really encouraged as kids to think outside the box. Our parents would say, if someone says you can't do something, find 5 ways to do it. And we've carried that sort of sense of wonder and creativity into our adult lives. That's what we want to pass on to kids.
I love the illustrations. Kim Smith was your illustrator. How did you choose her? And it was just such a remarkable job she did.
She's amazing. Jonathan and I had an idea in our head. I'll say head because we're twins. We share one brain. But anyway, we had this idea of what we wanted to look like. We looked at dozens and dozens and dozens of different illustrators, and then right away when we saw Kim's work, we knew that was the one. It's beautiful. It sort of gets that sense of that cute curiosity that we had when we were kids. Well, it's like on Property Brothers when we do the 3D animations, you know, that really pictures, you know, what's going on in our heads when we see things moving in and out. We wanted to make sure that that visualization was perfect.
Isn't that wonderful?
I mean, it's really practical too, because, you know, I'm always thinking, you know, my kids are still at that age where they're creative, but you're always trying to give them a few ideas. There's instructions here how they can go build their own birdhouse.
Yeah, well, that's one of our favorite parts of the book. At the end of every book in this series, there will be a hands-on project. Kids want to get creative and get tactile, and so they can actually build a birdhouse with just materials that are around the house. They don't have to go shopping. Yep. And another thing what we're doing, by the way, which is really exciting for us, you probably know that we did film Property Brothers in Hartford. We did 2 projects out that way a little while ago. But how cool would it be to come back? We've decided that we're going to do an elementary school library makeover as part of our book tour. So we're putting it out to everybody to get online. Go to drewandjonathan.com/builderbrothers and submit your elementary school, teachers, parents, everybody. The more you submit, the better. And we might just show up and do a full, massive library makeover. This is one of the most exciting things for us. I'd love to come back to Hartford, and, you know, partnering with Heart of America and Kohl's for that means that we can affect a whole bunch of kids in a positive way, making over that space.
I think it's that's a great idea, and we'd love to have you back in Hartford. You guys, earlier in your careers, you both were bit by the acting bug. Do you have any plans to maybe pick up some acting along the way?
You know, our schedules have been so crazy. Acting is my passion. I mean, I think I just pulled Jonathan along for the ride from time to time, but, you know, I'd love to do more, but we have so much on the go right now that we're loving doing. We'll see. If it works, our production company is shifting back into scripted as well very soon, too, so that's exciting for us.
So I know people are watching there. I want to be on the show. I want them to help me with my fixer-upper. What's the secret? What do people get to know about how to get on the show?
Well, you have to convince HGTV to take us to where you are. So, you know, we did film there. We actually did in and around everywhere from, you know, the Bronx up to Westchester, right into Connecticut. We filmed 38 renovations over the last 2 years. It was a blast. You know, the projects were amazing. So that's all it is. Get online, tell HGTV, bring us back, and it'll happen.
Real quick, before we let you go, who's older and by how many seconds?
Can't you tell? 4 minutes. Are you going to ask me my weight next? Look at the grays, the wrinkles. Yes, I am 4 minutes older, and I am the fatter brother. But that's okay. I'm
Oh, you
comfortable
both
with
look
it.
great. You both look great. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you both.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Again, the book is called Builder Brothers Big Plans. You can find it at your favorite local bookstore or online. Great way to get the kids
sorry.
off. I was going to say great way to get the kids off the video games.
Yeah,
Do
that's a
this.
great gift. You know what I mean? For Christmas, you get it right now and you pack it away.